Taurus. This is your weekly tarot with Sky Sparrow. So this will be a general collective reading, and then I'll be moving right into your love reading, which I have timestamped below. And whether you are new to the channel or returning, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for being here and welcome. So as we get started here, wow, okay, I'm just taking a look at the energies coming through. Cannot wait to share more of this with you. I'm getting the sense as when I was tuning into the collective that some of you are in kind of a state of just surrender right now, like surrendering to what will be, and maybe a little bit nervous about that. Maybe some of you have recently kind of made a choice to move in a certain direction or move ahead with something, and you might be a little bit like nervous, but okay, here we go. I'm just like surrender, and it's kind of the sense I was getting. When I pulled an oracle card for you, you got Star Mother, which says, how can you mother yourself? So Spirit is saying during this time, whatever it is you're going through, look for ways that you can nurture yourself. What would, if you were parenting yourself, what would you do for yourself? So getting right into this general tarot reading, Taurus, looking like you're really kind of up in your head after a conflict. There were things said. It's really interesting because we have two conflict cards coming out right next to each other, like literally the two conflict cards of the tarot, 5 of Swords and 5 of Wands. So what's the conflict going on? And this is coming in over the Emperor. This could be, involving a male figure in your life, father figure or boss for some, but, you also could be like, feeling like you're standing strong in yourself right now through this conflict. Let's just get a little bit more, but what is this around? Maybe cutting some losses for some of you. And repeat 5 of Wands coming out to clarify. It's regarding something in your material world. There's a partnership involved, okay? So there's been this conflict that's caused you or is causing you some mental anguish. As I opened the reading there with the 9 of Swords, is really being up in your head, sleepless nights, a little bit of anxiety, nervousness around the coming together with another, whether that be in love, business, or otherwise. It'll be a different story for everyone, but the worry seems to be something conflicting around something in your material world, whether it be your possessions, where you live, or your job, your money. Okay, so Spirit, what do the Tauruses in my collective need to know about this situation? What more, Spirit, do you want to say about this? Thank you. Wow. All right. So we have the Page of Pentacles coming out in reverse over the 4 of Cups and Page of Cups. Oh, very interesting. So there could have been maybe a false start, or like there was something, unexpected that possibly had happened here. Kind of even an offer or opportunity that had been put forward to you that you're feeling, if you really are honest with yourself deep within, there's a part of you that's, I want to say, apathetic or jaded about it. We have the 4 of Cups. You see, there's something being offered to her, and she's kind of like, meh, should I bother? Why bother kind of thing. And this energy could, and for some has, created a false start. Perhaps the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Where in the heck did that card go? That's the weirdest thing. Wow, I just stood up and it like literally fell off the table. You know what? That's crazy, because that just affirms what I was about to say about these two cards, but I hadn't said it yet. And Spirit's like, get to it. Okay, Spirit. So what Spirit is saying is this is coming out as a cautionary, because remember, I was just shuffling, asking Spirit, what do they need to know about this conflict that you're up in your head about? So if you're approaching a start, a new opportunity to start something in a direction or with someone, this is saying if you take on this apathetic energy and stay in that jadedness, it actually could become a false start. Okay, Spirit, what more do you want to say about that? It's so interesting, the Page of Pentacles. And this is why I love doing these guidance readings, is I know that it has the potential to really help you and others, you know, on their path. And so, yeah, let's see what Spirit wants to tell us with this Page of Pentacles, you know, and it's always, of course, take as it resonates with you. So the King of Swords, over sadness and this communication or this communication of something new that had come in, was coming in, revolving something that was, you know, a lost opportunity or a grief or disappointment is really the vibe I'm getting. There's a disappointment around something, and Spirit is saying, you know, taking on, you know, I get how you're feeling and maybe the jadedness, but with this King of Swords, Spirit is saying, you know, to have those, set your boundaries, set your terms, your standards, you know, again, whether it's in relationship or business, whatever. The King of Swords, he is extremely clear in his mind about, as very logical, super logic of like setting the plan, or this is the way we're going to do this, and having it clear, and not only in your mind clear, but also communicated clearly. So you're just stand very firm in this situation, okay? So that you don't miss out. You don't have to miss out on Neptune. Let's just see what else is coming towards this situation that Taurus needs to know, Spirit. Okay, the Hanged Man. So again, you know, if you're taking the necessary time that you need for yourself and your self-nurturing, going back to that Oracle card, that's when you're going to be able to see things in a new light, have a new perspective, and the energies are going to be able to turn. Bottom of the deck, the Wheel of Fortune. The energies are going to be able to move and move in your favor when there is that element of surrender, which is what I picked up on in your original vision here at the beginning of the reading. So, and this is over the Queen of Wands, okay, coming in here. I'm just going to line this up. So the Queen of Wands is, you know, taking a hold of something, running with an idea. I know this card isn't the action of running, but it's about your vision being focused towards something that you truly want, that you truly desire. The Wands are all about passion. So it's like taking that time out to really consider what it is you truly want and standing firm in that. Just that alone, with that element of like, hey, I'm clear, I know what I want, and surrendering, and boom, like energies are going to be turning for you, Taurus, okay? This is the message that's coming through for you. Thank you, Spirit. What else, anything else you'd like to say to this before we go for our final guidance and then the love reading? We have the Justice coming through. So this is time. This is a very big moment, I feel, in your life, in this situation. For wow, I just got chills when I look down at the Magician card under the Justice here. It's a very, very big moment. It's a fated moment for you to advocate for yourself, be clear in your intentions, and watch through the surrender how Spirit is going to work things out in your favor, and things are going to be starting to draw towards you. When I see this card, to me, this is very much it is your time, Taurus. And with it's so funny, the Magician card is here, but what Spirit just brought to my mind was the Three of Wands, which is an element of, yes, manifesting like the Magician, but it's also a time of being like patiently waiting, believing that you are drawing things towards you, manifesting things, believing and knowing that. And it's like being patient in that process of knowing that it's all coming together, Taurus. Because bottom of the deck, Spirit is reiterating what I just said with this message, which is the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is this, it is a overflowing, beautiful blessing in the area of, you know, emotional fulfillment. Something in your life is going to, here, remember this Four of Cups? This is a very big card for this reading. As Spirit is not wanting you, very gently and lovingly, wanting to communicate that, hey, chin up. this actually is going to work out for you. There is something beautiful up ahead. I know that things have been a disappointment in the past, but to not lose faith here. It's just important. I feel like this, whatever you've gone through in the past has enabled you now to stand more firmly, to assert yourself, advocate for yourself, get clear and communicate that, okay? Like the King of Swords. So take that time to get clear to what it is you want, and to be able to communicate that. And I feel like things are going to flow for you. Okay. I loved this for you, Taurus. Is there one last closing message before we move to love, Spirit? Anything else here for Taurus? And thank you so much for sharing this energy with me and being here. Okay. Well, Spirit really wasn't done. There's 2 cards coming out. Okay. So if anybody is, worried about their material realm, it's like wherever you're moving into, whatever direction that you're choosing, that I feel like you're moving into, it's a new beginning, but it is going to provide financially. That's the message coming through for those who have resonated with this reading. Okay, that there's something you don't see beyond the disappointment. There is, you have a cloudy vision. There could be, all these what ifs in your mind. There's the bottom of the deck I'm talking about. The moon card is like illusion or fears, the subconscious ruling over the mind. Like, that's why I say the what ifs. But Spirit wants you to know that this is a divinely guided new beginning for you, whatever that it is. It is going to be financially sufficient in your life, okay, with this King of Pentacles. And, he is the ultimate entrepreneur of the deck. So any of the entrepreneurs as well, this is, for you. But you're going to be okay financially. All right. So that was your general reading, Taurus. I loved this for you. And again, thank you for being here with me. We are going to roll right into the love reading for those looking for guidance in any kind of, relationship realm, whether it's romantic or otherwise. Just putting together, some messages from Spirit that can help you in this time. So those of you who know me, I do like to take one clearing, cleansing breath between the readings, just so that I can reset my energy. All right, so let's do that now. One moment, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, Taurus in love. What do my Taurians need to know, Spirit? What's surrounding them in the realm of love? Thank you. And what it is that they need to know right now. All right, well, fast-moving energies, rebirth energies, okay, that's funny. I flipped that over in reverse. Yeah, so this is like whatever is happening in your world in this love reading, there's a lot of beautiful, positive potential coming through with very fast moving energies when you're following your heart, okay? And Spirit is just talking here, I believe too, with this 8 of Wands in reverse is like, you might feel like something has been stalled out, or someone's not moving fast enough, or maybe you've decided not to move a location, or there's not as much communication as you'd like, something along that lines. But because I'm seeing the 8 of Wands in reverse, however, this is faded as well. We're talking 3 major arcana cards here. There is most definitely behind the scenes, things are happening and beautiful things are being stirred up in the pot, so to speak. I kind of see this like stirring the pot and putting in all these beautiful ingredients, and like it's coming together, when you cook something and like it elapsed time and it tastes delicious, and it tastes way better after a little bit of time. It's like that. Something is brewing here for you, Taurus. Whatever situation you're in. Well, let's get a little bit more on that, Spirit. What more do you want to say? Because there is, I said, that Judgment card. There's been a decision point here for a love situation, and it is definitely has this rebirth energy, which is coming out of a time that might have been long and dark. And as I say that, here we are, 10 of Swords, a long, dark, painful process. And it's a long cycle that is closing out in a love scenario, okay? So whether that means a chapter in a love relationship you're in or a relationship itself, you would know. So closing out, we have this Moon card coming in again over top of the 8 of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like someone was giving a lot into this connection and continuing to do the same things over and over, but there might have been some things that they didn't see coming, that maybe, you know, I'm feeling like, that there is something that's kind of come to a culmination point is what just wanted to come out. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Let's see what else is going on. So this is regards to the long-term financial and generational like future of this relationship. We are talking about looking at the long term and wanting to build for that. Again, we have the repeat. Wow, to clarify that, the repeat of the 10 of Swords. So again, talking about closing out of a long cycle of some kind. Somebody's had to be very, almost to the point of stubborn. Somebody's had to be very firm, very clear, in order to set the stage for this long-term, wish fulfillment. Really, it is. 10 of Pentacles is, building up and working together for the long term. So tell us more, Spirit, about this 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I want to know what more. Whoops, thank you, Spirit. There's this new opportunity that's begun. Oh my gosh, I honestly can't believe the overlapped energies between the general reading, because we're having the 4 of Cups again, the card of apathy and jadedness around this, some kind of new opportunity, with the 6 of Pentacles. So Spirit is trying to restore balance to a situation, and you might have had to kind of, there might have been a little period of a stall out or a quiet, I'm thinking like the radio dead zone time or radio silence. I think that's what I was trying to say. So in order for things to become clear, someone has gotten the clarity. Maybe somebody had to as well pour themselves into their work right now and just kind of stay in routine to be able to kind of bring their own stability to themselves while things were becoming clear. So I would like to know more about this new opportunity that Spirit's brought in for you that you might be a little bit unsure about, right? No doubt, I think you see there's potential for bringing the balance back in, but there is that element of like, yeah, but, or what if. So tell us more about that with this new opportunity, Spirit. That Ace of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups. Oh my gosh, for real? Spirit, oh gosh, this is the 3rd time now. 4 of Cups, clarifying the 4 of Cups. Why did I just feel really dizzy all of a sudden? It's like, have you been up in your head about this? Have you been like hashing this over and over and over? Making you dizzy? Because obviously you're growing something here with somebody that feels like your be all end all. You want a forever with. You have put in a lot of work towards something that you see as your person, that you really want to build forward with. This is your ultimate emotional fulfillment, the happy home, happy family card, right here, 10 of Cups. With this slow growing patient energy, but it's also an energy of reflecting back and something having come up as perhaps slightly unfulfilling or come up short recently, where it has you considering, that has you in the apathy. But I'm seeing 10 of Pentacles and 10 of Cups here with a new opportunity. So I'm feeling like this 4 of Cups energy is very strong in your energy field right now. So you're just in this kind of apathy, a slight bit of apathy or contemplation, let's say. What is the guidance around that, Spirit? Like, obviously Spirit wants to talk about this 4 of Cups. So go ahead, Spirit, 4 of Cups. Sometimes I have to be quiet to let Spirit speak a little more here through the cards. All right. Okay, at a choice point, crossroads, yeah, but your heart is pulling you in a direction and your mind is blocking that flow because you know, oh my gosh, that this is a soulmate connection. You know that your vibrations match. You know that you're a beautiful soulmate match with a lot of people around you who love and support you. Success is surrounding and victory is surrounding this match, this union. But you here are up in your head and hey, no judgment. I'm sure there's reason for it, but there's definitely that mind, conflicting thoughts going on around this. But Spirit's saying, okay, get this. The Chariot card here is something you cannot fight because it's fated. It's a major arcana next to the Two of Swords, okay? Two of Swords loses out in this kind of battle, so to speak, all right? The Chariot card, you cannot ignore this pull of universal and source energy within you, which is your intuitive knowing and pull, okay? So Spirit is saying, what is so difficult for you right now is the mind space. And that's why I'm feeling dizzy. There's a lot of emotions at play as well, I can see here. And I feel, again, remember that initial stalled out energy? I can see it here between the Two of Swords and Chariot, that somebody is like, there might be some movement happening on the surface, but within somebody is like, I don't know. But I know, what I do know is that there are energies behind the scenes that are so beautiful and positive. Like, can I just talk about those clarifiers again? The Sun, the Victory card, okay? The 10 of Cups. Hello, that's your ultimate wish fulfillment. And I know sometimes things that can happen can really, play on the mind, and the subconscious starts to roll because the subconscious wants to, quote, keep you safe, okay? So this situation, okay, this love situation is requiring some higher level consciousness, okay, to trust what you feel divinely led to. And you know what? No matter what, everything we go through is purposeful. There are lessons here, but whatever's happened, I do see that there is a very strong new potential that is wanting to be birthed forth. Judgment card, rebirth. This is like a renewal, and in fact, in relationship reading here, it's like a reunion. You could even call that. All right. Last guidance, Spirit. Thank you so much for this beautiful message. Last message for Taurus, guidance in this situation. 2 cards coming out. All right, we have 7 of Wands. Wow. With the Devil card and 8 of Swords. Oh, Spirit is finishing with a heavy hit here of very strong guidance. All right, let me show you what I'm seeing. 8 of Swords, 8 of Cups. This is someone who is potentially walking away from something they've put a lot of energy into, but you know that is like what's happening is it's self-imposed. It's a self-imposed restriction that's created in the mind. That's what the 8 of Swords card is. She's not really tied up. She's just tying herself up on her own in her mind space. And that actually is your Devil card right now here, representative of that, which is the attachment to the ego is trying to keep itself safe. I say that with so much love for those resonating, okay? Take this as it fits. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But the 7 of Wands next to the Devil, Spirit is saying, like, yeah, something might have caught you off guard. It might feel unfair for some reason. I want to say that. But Spirit is saying that you've evolved enough to rise to this occasion, that you can defend yourself or this connection, that there may be even naysayers around the connection, a lot of different energies at play, but you yourself are grounded enough to overcome. Like, look at how that she is like turned away from this devil, okay? That's what's coming out under these self-imposed restrictions and walking away card. I feel like whoever this is resonating for, Spirit wants you to, again, that Chariot, trusting in your heart's pull, knowing that you are strong enough. Somebody needs to hear that. You are strong enough, and you're strong enough to overcome this. And you know what? The Devil card also can be a card of addictions for some. Oh, I'm getting such chills. There's someone needs to hear this, that you are strong enough to overcome this, that you can rise to this occasion, and you don't have to, you know, you don't have to lose out on the things that you truly desire. And that you have the power to walk away from or turn off and take control of the mind space and chatter that is kind of taking over here for you lately. All right. So much love I send to you, for real, those who resonate with this, because I know there are viewers out there resonating, and truly sending you my love. I do know that you are strong enough. So thank you for being here. This was your love reading. And Taurus, we will see you on the next video.